Oh yeah, I've had that before. It's really tasty.
Yeah,
Mr.
it it
Lit,
it burns the mouth.
you haven't missed anything as of yet. All
We,
right.
we're walking into a nostril.
You
Deep
kind of
character
are.
interaction. That is what you've had.
It's
Missed.
like
All right.
while we fixed the stream and we talked
Yeah.
about, holy shit, Mad Max.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's already fixed, but yeah, Mad Max is so good.
Oh, okay. God damn it. I saw it for the third time in theaters last night, and I almost skipped lunch to go see it again by myself today. It's like I have seen many movies that I loved so much, but rarely has a movie stuck in my head that hard. Like I
Oh
can't
no.
stop thinking about it. I just want to go see it again. It's so good.
All right, Cypher. As far as the cavern where you're in, it's about 20 feet across. Your guess is if a dragon came through there, he'd squeeze. It would be a real hard squeeze for him.
Okay, well, obviously, yeah, because I'm thinking that if this if this part of the thing is a tight squeeze, then that means that him getting around this corner is going to be even more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I was distracted. So I will say I will ask the book stealing monk that I'm with, who I didn't notice stole the book because I literally stood up, walked away. What direction did they go?
And Goat, I'm fairly certain that you know which direction they went because you take real good notes. Your character would probably know as well, so I'm going to say that Goat will tell you that they went north,
They went north.
out of the
Okay.
chamber that you were in earlier.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to adventure around in this place, considering there's no reason to. So when my turn comes back around again, I'm going to head back in the direction we were at before. So.
For real, HP Fox, go see Mad Max. I don't even care if you miss the stream tonight to go see Mad Max. I'm okay with that. Go see it.
Oh, dude. I know a lot of people who skipped it because they're just on the surface like, yeah, it's an action movie, apocalypse, burn up. It's so fucking genre transcending. Like the
Yeah.
story is just so
It's so
very
good.
Like I started messaging like because I had a bunch of film school classes and I took a bunch of stuff on cinematography and had a bunch. I basically just started hounding a bunch of people I haven't talked to in a long time about that movie was a goddamn masterclass in visual storytelling. I emailed one of my professors about it.
Just don't waste your money on the 3D.
The 3D really didn't add anything. Like it didn't detract from it, but the movie
There's
wasn't.
There's no
Yeah.
reason to spend the. I mean, the thing is there's no reason to spend the extra. You can enjoy the film
Yeah, that's true.
without waste. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste it on the 3D. Just go see the movie.
That's a good point. But that being said, Gingy, your turn. What are you doing, sir?
Well, at this point, I'm sticking in the back, and we haven't. We know that there's something ahead of us, and I'm not going to be the one to scout it, so I'm going to hang tight.
All right, fair enough. Steve, you still scouting ahead to see what if you can stick your head out of the hole?
Syrian's going to cast Investiture of Ice on himself.
Investiture of the ice. All right.
Let me press
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a. Oh, all right. So
Okay,
let's
the
see.
most important thing for right now is that I'm immune to cold damage.
Okay. You can also use an extra freezing wind. All right, cool, fair enough.
Okay, and then he's gonna, he's going to like slowly walk forward and be like, "Hello."
I don't. All right. So as you walk forward and you say out "hello," you get a low growl response as a
Thanks,
large
Dave. God
large
damn it,
adult white dragon rounds the corner and kind of
Okay.
growls in response, and he says, "What are you doing here?"
What's the name of the horn that we're looking for?
The Drakhorn?
Yeah, we're looking for the Drakhorn.
Steve. Just up front.
Oh, Superman, Kryptonite. Yeah, Kryptonite,
Punched
Superman. Make
himself
it
in the
just-
chest one time. He's like, "What you gonna do about it, dragon?"
He's- He says, "So you're here to loot my stores?"
Yeah.
Is the
Uh,
Drakhorn yours?
He says, "It. Even if it wasn't, you thought it was here and you came to loot my stores."
Well, if it belongs to someone, that's different. But we think it's being misused by parties that it doesn't belong to.
Everybody give me for three of you guys, give me a constitution check.
Now I wish I had my turn back before Steve shoves his foot in our party's mouth.
You've got a little shoelace in your teeth there.
It goes.
Alright.
Check his
Steve,
social nuance score. What is it
Right.
for him?
Steve, you may
Yeah.
actually, you can ignore this, Steve.
Okay.
Everybody else is Gingy is going to take full damage, Anna is going to take half damage.
Great.
Good
for me. Good for me.
There you go. So that is
Are you-
a long cold blast out of the dragon's mouth.
Didn't I get some anti-cold ring?
Did you? I believe you did. So you're going to
Yes.
take half damage as well then.
Okay. It's like, no.
I forgot about that. It's been a while.
If that first attack would have taken half my damage, I just would have pieced out. I'm a dimensional door to the surface. Fuck you guys. Boop.
So yeah, so half damage, so you guys take, round it down to 21. Alright, and then we will go back up. Goat and or Cypher, are you guys planning to come down where they are?
Well, that was where I was going next. Was
Okay.
heading in the direction that they went. That's why I was asking where they went, so I could walk that way.
Fair enough. In that case, because I was going to say, if you're not planning on it, then I'm just going to skip your turn so we can keep the combat going. But if you're planning on
Yeah.
heading that way, then
Yeah.
then we'll keep it up. All right. So you are going to follow behind. All right. Fair enough. I will move you behind then, and
Yep.
you guys can head on. It is Anna's turn. And actually, you know what? I'm
Well,
sorry.
you're-
What
You're
I'm
going
going to
the wrong
do?
way because you said they were north from where we were.
No, they're
So it's-
on the map. They're south though. It's because
Okay.
the map is 2 levels.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to GM rule just to make this easier and stop having the party split. I'm going to move you guys down to
Okay.
where you would have come in.
Okay.
So we'll just assume that they've been taking double turns ever since they heard the dragon.
Yeah, and
Like,
we'll do
just
that.
double movement runs.
And just because
That's not all that impossible.
yeah, it makes it a little bit easier on me as well and keeps things flowing.
And me, my
Anna.
body.
Anna, what are you doing?
So he just flat out is attacking us, right?
He did not like. He has been conversational, but he was not very happy with the response that Steve gave him.
God damn it, Steve.
So he did just kind of ice breath you. But
Yeah, well,
you know that he is
I
a
had 2 options. One of them was that he was doing the boiling, and the other option was that it was stolen from him, and maybe we gotta get it back for him.
And honestly, that's not. I'm just giving you shit. I'm
yeah.
not, seriously,
For
fucking
sure.
Steve.
God damn it, Steve.
But no, yeah, honestly, that's not a unreasonable way to think about it. I've got a line of reasoning. I'm gonna try to bounce off of him if he doesn't murder us first.
I'm
Yeah.
just debating whether I should attack him or not.
So Vitus has some kind of defense against frost.
Yes, I found it. Or I was given a magic item by Macath.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and give Brielle something against that then.
All right. Well, it is Brielle's turn at the moment, so Anna has got to figure out. You can take your turn and try to talk to the dragon if you like. You know it's intelligent and it speaks common.
Well, it would speak Draconic as well, so I'd probably
It would.
talk to Draconic.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna move over here.
All right.
And pretty
Uh,
much in
would-
a tone that isn't necessarily disrespectful, but also irritated that we were being attacked or
You're gonna put some stank on it, so you're saying.
yeah, it's like, you fool, we are not here to loot your hoard. If we were, you would have been cleaned out by now. We are here because the horn was sounded.
He kind of shakes his head a little bit, and he says, "Yeah, it was, but that's none of my concern. I sold that horn, that accursed horn, weeks ago." What I'm concerned with now is that you are here in my home uninvited.
Well, if you give us the information we need, we'll leave.
What information are you looking for?
Who you sold it to and the direction they went and pretty much where they...
This is the most rational fucking dragon I've ever met. Jesus Christ.
Do you have their Instagram or something?
At White Dragon 6969 underscore.
So are you going to spend your turn, or you said that, I'm sorry, what was the last thing that you said? I missed it.
Just wanting information from
Oh.
the dragon on who he sold it to.
I'm not telling you a goddamn thing. He says
he
you could
snaps.
find, you're here uninvited. I owe you nothing. And, are you making any attacks, or are you just talking the whole time? I'm just trying to figure out if I need to move over to Corvo and
He's pretty much... He's very... Is he hostile?
he's very hostile. You're in his house
Just
uninvited.
breathe on
He's
us.
pretty not happy.
Cough, cough, plan, cough.
Should I do something? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna breath weapon him back just because.
God damn it!
All right.
No, that's how dragons say hello.
Right, right.
Bitch, I have that too.
Like, look what I can do. All right, go for it.
It is 46.
And because I can never remember, I get a con save or a dex save for that.
Hold on, add those two together.
Okay.
No, add the
And that's- Anna, you do fire damage, right?
Yeah, it's fire damage and it is a dex save.
Okay. So he has. Oops.
Whoop.
But I do have a legendary action. If the dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. So he makes the saving throw.
That's like voting to give yourself a raise.
Pretty much. He's just like, nah, I'm not going to take
No.
that damage.
He's
Why
not
not?
only a dragon, he's also a senator. So that's
right.
good.
Alright, so Cypher.
Alright.
You guys
so-
are over here now. You guys do hear the sound of a very loud dragon voice and some shouts going back and forth to your southwest. Or southeast, excuse me.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, the dragon is there. What would somebody who doesn't want to die do in this situation?
Give me a perception check real quick. Oh,
Okay.
no, wait, you know what? Never mind, you weren't here for that. Ignore that perception check request.
Okay, no worries. Let me see what I can do here. So, 60 foot. Oh shit! You said that they can. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me check that real quick. Where is he? Okay, so it is possible.
Oh, yeah, I guess you do have line of sight on him. Alright.
Yeah. Well, no. See, this is the thing here. Necrotic damage. Okay. Wow. Do I really want? All right. You know what? I don't know what's happening, so there's no reason for me to assume that I need to attack whatever it is. So I'm going to
I don't think this is a winnable fight.
watch this. I'm going to cast invisibility. Woo!
Alright.
On me and on the monk.
Alright.
Versus a
And-
dragon, that's never been done before.
He doesn't see me.
As long as you don't smell like a hobbit.
Right.
Filthy hobbitses.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
Lobo
gonna
is
cast
like covered in
invisibility,
tobacco, I'm pretty sure.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
All right. Gingy. Your
Okay.
turn, sir.
I am going to take a step forward and I'm going to address the dragon. I am going to roll for stuff. Persuasion. I want him to really fucking hear what I have to say.
All right.
And I'm going to say, stop dwelling so much on this being your cave when we stumbled into it by hunting for an object and not a being. The dragon horn is going to be used by someone who means to use it to try and control you and others of your kind against your will. If anything, by stopping them, we're working for you, and your breath weapon is going to do severe damage, if not kill, your ward. I'm going to gesture towards Macath, who probably isn't looking too hot after the fucking breath weapon hit a
Can I
non-combatant.
have a chicken kebab sandwich, please?
No, you can't have a chicken
No,
kebab
And a
sandwich.
no.
chicken
kebab
kebab
for you.
sandwich.
Macath, actually, if you take a moment to look at Macath, while the clothes that she's wearing, the cloak and the coat, are basically frostbitten, she herself does not appear to be affected by it.
That's fine. If he can't say, like, hopefully she'll get my drift and play it up a little bit, but as long as her clothes look frozen, the dragon needs to be aware that his only goddamn friend was just in the line of fire, as we're trying to do something that's going to essentially be a service to him.
Okay. Roll me your persuasion.
That persuasion, though.
Yeah, and I think he's
That
going to be
persuasion, though.
absolutely fine. But just to make sure, 1d20 plus 6. Yeah. All right. So he looks at you in the middle of kind of he was getting ready to rear back and take a swipe at Saren, but after hearing you, he says, "What is if I give you the information that your colleague seems to be looking for, what do I get in return?"
You get to not be controlled by a dragon cult and therefore be seen by the world as a mindless, bruteful, destroying lizard and can be respected for the intellectual being that you are.
God damn it.
You're not going to be godslaying around some village at the fucking disposal of some human.
He takes him in. He kind of relaxes. The tenseness kind of goes out of his muscles, and he kind of flexes his fingers a little bit, and he says, "Well, the plan may be not to be controlled by a human, but there is someone there that would be in control that's not me. And while my objectives may line up with that person, I don't want to be a pawn in anyone's game." So he says the Drakhorn was picked up about 6 weeks ago by representatives from the Cult of the Dragon. What they want it for, I have a guess, but I can't say for sure. But it's no longer here. So if you take yours and leave, then I will forget this trespass, and we can be on our way.
That sounds like a plan everyone can be happy with.
I'm crossing my arms and nodding.
Okay, Saren or Steve, how are you responding to that?
Saren like crosses his arms too, and is kind of like,
Meh, meh. Okay. All right. Goat and Cypher, give me perception rolls real quick, please.
Oh god, they're just gonna like Kramer in from around the corner and start stabbing him.
I want to make sure they heard it.
To a great applause.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, it is favored. That's right. All right, you're fine.
Wow.
Just gonna slide in, face plant against the wall, and be like, "Ah, dragon!"
I was hoping one of them didn't overhear the whole conversation and was going to run in charging. No, I think the dragon's voice is loud enough. They probably caught all of it.
They probably felt all of it.
Yeah, that's very true. All right. So the dragon kind of steps out of his way, or out of your way, basically giving you passage to move beyond him. He does mention that Macath, he wants Macath to stay behind per their original arrangement.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're like, yeah, I don't care.
Is she like, no, take me with?
She's just kind of, she's just kind of resigned at this point. Like, this is how I'm going to live out the rest of my days, and I guess it's better than nothing.
I will. I will create some illusionary bouquet of flowers and hand them to her, but they don't smell like flowers. They smell like me.
So you smell like that spray that you got sprayed with. Scent.
They smell like my natural musk. And not like pheromones.
Maybe the dragon likes that. Maybe that's like what he wants everything that enters his house to smell like.
Like it's just like a little Febreze wall-mounted thing.
It's like one of those guys at malls like spray you with perfume.
Do they still do that?
It's
No.
like odovitis.
I was about to say, I don't remember that happening to me in a really long time.
No, you know, I haven't
was like-
seen. I think it's because of allergy issues.
I
That they
was
don't
like-
they don't really do that anymore.
I was like 19 the last time that happened, and I almost reflexively slapped the bottle out of the guy's hand. Like, not like across, like I hit his hand, and just sort of like bopped it from the bottom, and it jumped out of his hand.
All right, so you guys in your group there, go ahead and move towards Cypher and Goat.
Except we're not there because you can't see us, ma.
That's
Aaron
fair.
doesn't take his eyes off the dragon.
Oh, good. Sarah,
I will.
He turns into an owl so that his head can totally 360 swivel.
You guys know in Avatar: The Last Airbender when Sokka like leaves the like Fire Nation group and he's like, "What a tribe!" when he leaves. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
No, because I'm not a big dork.
Let me find a gif of that.
I will like right as. Okay. Oh, the dragon's following us.
he is following you.
Okay. I was gonna like bow with like a big flourish, but I'll do that before right as we leave him.
Everybody, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
God damn it!
Oh,
Is it gonna like gotcha us?
Constitution. Think.
It's Steve and Goat. And Steve.
Steve and Goat and Steve.
And-
Is this the
and
thing
Steve.
that I care about?
Actually, no, it's not a thing you care about. Actually,
Okay,
now
cool.
that I've thought about it.
I bet
As you guys are making your way past him and towards the exit, he turns and says, with a kind of chuckle to himself, it's like, did you really think I was going to let you leave that easily? And then basically does another ice breath.
fucking dick.
Right.
He's
All
like,
right, Saren's
it's
gonna-
very rare
Saren's
that
gonna-
food walks into my den. I'm not going to let it leave.
Saren's gonna do a thing whenever he gets a chance.
All right. So Gingy takes half. Cypher takes half.
God damn.
Forgot what the con number was that I was shooting for. Where did the white dragon go? I closed the book because I'm a dumbass. There we go. So 19. So Gingy, you're taking half anyway. Anna, you take full. And 56. Okay, so you're going to take half as well.
Am I taking half of 53?
You are taking half of 53.
Fuck you.
So that's 20.
Can
Seven?
I have the ability to reroll a
26?
Half of 53, take 26, yeah. What was that, Anna?
I have the ability to reroll a failed saving throw once.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You still failed. It's a 19 on that one. Does the breath break the
Yes.
invisibility spell? Yes.
Yes, it does.
And Rico Goat is right on the edge of the range. It is a 60-foot range. So from there, he's right in there. I did check. That being said, Goat, what are you doing?
So I take it it's a cone blast.
It is a cone blast. It's a 60
Okay.
foot.
Okay.
How many times can they breath weapon?
He can breath weapon 5 times in a day.
Shit.
Oh man, that's messed up. It used to be you roll a d4 and they can just do it that many rounds later.
I should really stop closing the book where the dragon stuff is. Considering I'm gonna need it. There we go.
That's kind of fucked up. If this dragon can just automatically pass saving throws, then a majority of spells don't work on him. End of
He
story.
doesn't.
He
They
has-
don't get that many legendary
Yeah,
actions.
that's a legendary action. He can only do it
Oh.
3 times a day.
Okay. I thought it was just a natural ability. I'm like, that's
No.
really kind of fucking cheese. But all right.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's three times a day that he can do that. He's also got a couple of other legendary actions that he could do.
Okay.
But they all have like recharges. Alright.
What is the size setting for a dragon?
This one is a huge.
Huge. Okay.
Hey Steve, you got any healing spells available?
Yeah.
I'm at 44 hit points.
Cool. I'm gonna make you resistant to cold before I do that.
Okay, thanks.
Hey guys. Anyone got any stuff that can eat up his legendary actions?
Alright, and sorry. Let me catch up. No, you should be fine. Go ahead, Goat.
Okay.
Alright. That'll hit. And that'll hit as well. So, 23. That'll hit 36. You getting 4 attacks or 3? Just the 3 because you moved, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Calculator. I don't like doing stuff in my head. And because I'm terrible at it in my head, and I want to make sure I'm not cheating you guys. Alright. Alright. So those... Do I need to roll saves to resist stuns? How are those working? Goat. And Beholder by just spamming his things. Dex save or no reaction attacks. Alright. Let's see. Dex saves for him are +5s. So 17s. I don't know if those are. I'm not sure what target I'm hitting for those dex saves. Goat. All right, got it. There you go. All right. Anna, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna move up next to Steve, and I'm also gonna get out my longbow.
Okay.
I still have. How many arrows did she give me? She just gave me one.
She gave you 2.
2. Okay, I'm gonna use a normal arrow first,
Okay.
and to make sure that I can hit him with an arrow.
Go for it. That is a hit and a crit. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Damn it! Wish you could have used the real arrow.
Right?
When I was
Alright.
trying to be smart about it.
No, that was super cautious. It was a good idea.
And when I crit, I do extra damage. Oh wait, never
I think
mind.
that's true for everybody.
No, that's on
No.
my bike.
That's yeah. She did do the extra damage since we do crits the old style. So somebody's hosting us. Whoever's hosting us, thank you. I don't know if I
Hey.
don't get a notification for who that was, but thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
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 Anna, what else are you doing?
Okay, so that hit, and did it look like it damaged him?
It did. It did a little bit of damage.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and switch to the other arrows.
All right.
Do 60.
That will hit. And the damage on those arrows was a whole lot different, if I remember it.
Yeah, it's like
60-10.
6 to 10 or something like that.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
me 6d10. Actually, you know what? No, go ahead and roll me 6d10. That's fine. 41.
Not bad.
Very nice.
All right. A 10, a 9, and 2 7s ain't bad.
Now,
Okay, and I'm rolling again.
all right, go for it. That one will miss. But what I will do, because it is vital to your survival, go ahead and give me a perception roll real quick.
4. Okay. 20. 4, 5.
All right. So the first arrow is stuck in the dragon because that one did hit. The other one went wide and kind of embedded itself in the snowbank over here to the right of it. So if you want to go spend your turns to try to retrieve that arrow, because I imagine you would be keeping an eye on where it went, you can do that.
Okay.
All right. That being said, do you have any more actions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Cypher, what are you doing?
I am basically I'm reaching into my tube o' blood, pulling
Alright.
out my wand of wackiness, and directing polymorph for the dragon.
Fair enough. What are you polymorphing him into?
So I was reading. I'm not quite sure what I have the capacity to do because the spell description is kind of confusing as to what it can become.
Okay.
So I will read it to you and then you can decide from there. So what it
Alright.
says for polymorph, because it talks about the something rating of the dragon. Hold on, or the
The
creature that's being polymorphed.
Challenge rating?
The target assumes the hit points of its new form. When it reverts to its normal form, the creature returns its number of hit points it had before. Blah blah blah. As long as the wait a minute, where is it? The target, the creature. Where is it? I just saw it a second ago. It said that it changes it into. The target gains statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced. The target assumes the hit points of the new form. If it reserves the result of dropping 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. The creature is limited in the actions it can perform during its. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other. Where the hell is it? The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So the challenge rating is basically how difficult. So you can't make something harder to hit, but you can make it
Right.
easier to hit.
Okay.
Is basically
okay.
is kind of what it boils
Who
down
would
to.
do
I
that?
don't know. Some bastard
Well,
wizard that's
it's-
like,
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
turn
you
all
would-
your sheep
you would-
into
Guys,
dragons.
so it's like I
No.
turn my familiar into a beastly dragon.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you make
That-
something bigger, so because you want it to be. All right, so
Fair.
then I will turn it into a rabbit.
All right. Do I get what is it, con or wisdom save for this one?
It's wisdom,
Wisdom. All right.
and yeah,
All right. So it is wisdom, and let's see. What's my rating that I'm trying to get past?
it's
17?
well, here's the thing. Because I'm using the wand, it says that +3 bonus to spell attack rolls. So does that count towards the DC? With this wand, and spell save DC on spells cast with this wand. So yeah, so
Yeah.
it's 20.
Okay. And he makes it.
All right. Well, that was one
It was
turn.
a good attempt. All right. You got a couple more actions, or just that one?
How many times can I do something with the wand? Because it's I don't know. You tell me.
It uses up your attack, so if you have like multiple attacks, then you can make.
No,
multiple.
I'm a wizard, so I've got one attack.
Okay.
So yeah, or I'm a caster, so yeah.
Wanted to make sure. Gingy, what are you doing?
Yep. So I am going to Dimensional Door again.
Okay.
Basically, same verse, different than the first. I'm going to bamf up to McCaff, grip the shit out of her shoulder, and then take her back into the middle of the combat.
Okay.
I am, and when we arrive, I'm like, you don't move.
All right.
I am taking a bet here, basically, that the dragon gives a shit about her.
Okay.
And this may prevent us from being breath weaponed again, because he did not attack us after he knew she was hit by that and waited for us to move, and she stayed behind. I'm taking a gamble here, but I'm thinking he doesn't want her killed.
Okay. I will. If you want to take another action, I will count your dimensional doors as your movement.
Hmm.
So if you want to cast a spell, I will. I'll let you do that.
All right. Damn decent of you. Let's see. I didn't think that far ahead. What? Hold on. I will. I'm casting Banishment on him.
All right.
I was thinking of doing that, but I figured turning him into a rabbit might be a better idea.
I agree, but since that failed and I can't turn him into a rabbit,
I still got a couple turns to use it, so
Banishment worked out well for you guys with the Draco Lich.
yeah,
So
this will give us a moment to breathe and heal and determine our next move. Well, if it works, I should say. This will be versus his charisma.
okay.
cha.
Cha.
So I need a charisma saving throw then.
You need a charisma save.
Okay. Does that hit over it? I think it does. I think yours is. No, it's 34.
This is a 20. This is a
His is-
wow.
No, his is 34. But the I am going to use, or the dragon is going to use the resistance for that one.
That
So
works
his-
on everything?
It works on any saving throws that he has. He's got 3 of them that he can do a day,
He's
and
used 2 now.
he's used 2
Yeah.
now. All right, Steve, what are you doing?
I wonder how he knows when to use the save. Like, how does he know what spell it is so he can decide if he wants to take the damage or not?
In my mind,
I mean, dragons know magic.
yeah, I think in my mind, like he would be able to feel what's happening and just go, no, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
hmm Okay. Saren's going to cast conjure woodland beings,
Okay.
and
Healing?
Attack him with woodchucks. Good idea.
Squirrels.
he's going to summon 8 pixies.
8 pixies. All right, hang on. At least they're not squirrels. I could see Steve being
Yeah,
some
that's right.
weird form of squirrel girl.
Yeah. Unbeatable.
What's that, Thantos? No, we'll just no. I apparently don't have any icon for pixies. So,
Alright. And so, at the beginning of my turn,
Okay.
next round they will appear in
Okay.
place.
let me see. I'm
and
trying
then
to find
you-
the stats for them real quick.
Oh, here.
Or do
Let me.
you have
pop it.
them?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
them. I just didn't want to overwhelm the.
Steve, you do realize I have 44 hit points.
Yeah. Don't get hit.
It's just, yeah, don't get hit. Alright, and I've got this pixies marked. Okay. Alright, so it is. Let me give you a token here. Try to find something for.
If you want to make like a 10-foot swarm or something, that
There.
we don't have to.
Yeah, there's your pixies.
Those are pixies. Yay. Such pixies. But yeah, so they will actually appear in next round.
Okay, and I need to give it to you to control. There you go. Alright. HP is 1, so they have 1 hit
Yep.
point. Alright,
Yep, each.
fair enough. Alright, Dragon's turn. Let's see.
Oh,
Who-
Steve, I think I know what you're doing, and you are a clever man.
Sorry, figuring out what probably the best thing for him to do is going to be.
Yo, butt.
Give me Steve, Pixies, Goat, Gingy. Give me dexterity saves, please.
Okay, so
Well, the
just a
pixies
reminder,
are-
the pixies aren't here
Yeah.
yet.
Rico, they are. Yeah. All right. So everybody gets out of the way. So the dragon basically takes a running charge between you, and you all move quick enough to duck out of the way, not actually get trampled as this happens. But he runs up to Anna because that arrow did not feel very good at all, and begins to take a bite at Anna. Anna, does 30 hit your AC?
Yes, 30 hits my.
Okay.
Munch.
So take 10 points of damage from the bite,
Holy shit.
and 3 points of damage from the cold. Alright, and that will take us around to Goat. Your turn? What is going on with my... I don't know what's going on today with this overlay. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. There we go. OBS has just been kind of catching weird random windows that it's not supposed to, and then keeping them there.
What did, like, your wiener show up on film or something?
It was my donger did not, luckily.
You pull like a Leo Laporte. Did you see where he posted his dick on the live show the other day?
No.
Yeah, he was showing some kind of new, or he was showing some kind of photo storage. And he was like, look, it groups all the photos by situation, and like it was like family photos, and then like barely didn't notice because like a grid of thumbnails. One in the middle was just his dong.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, way to go, buddy. Good job.
Go for it, Goat.
'Cause what kind of an idiot doesn't know he put his own pictures in
Right.
his system?
Well,
And,
what I think
why
it
is it
was
in
one
with
of
your
those, like,
family
auto-back-
pictures?
Well, there's the real question. But it was one of those setups to where it was auto backing up to that clouds folder
Right.
as soon as he took the picture. You know, when you've been doing a live show for so many years, you'd think you would have like, oh, I don't know, a dummy account set up for just work
Right?
Mom pic,
and not
sister
post
pic,
your
dick
actual
pic.
family photos, let alone your own dong.
His dong is like family.
His dong. Well, okay, my dong is like family. That's legit.
Fair enough. Roll me a
But I don't.
roll me a d20, goat. For that crit.
I don't have my dong framed in the hallway or anything either next to Grandma.
Luckily, it was just to confirm, so it's no big deal. The first attack does miss. The other 3 do hit. So we've got 20, 32 damage.
Because of the size of the creature, is it considered, because he's got someone in front of him as well, is it considered
Dex save from second punch.
flanked? Yeah. Is it flanked?
Yes, he is flanked.
Okay.
And actually, so I should be taking advantage on all of those. The first one does hit as well. And Dex saves on 2 of them then, Goat? Is that right? So he is stunned from the first punch. The second one looks like that does miss.
Does stunning affect mental facilities?
I am
as
trying to
well?
remember what stunning does.
I'm pretty stunning, and people tend to like trip on themselves.
Get out. Get out.
That Dr. V.
I'm actually going to retrieve my arrow, so...
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on one sec.
Guys.
that
I
actually...
was just.
Wait, I called
She
time
put-
out.
She puts up one hand. Car. Walks across the
Game on.
Conditions.
I thought Steve was gonna make his pixie like grab it and fly it over. Just like brilliant. I thought about for a moment, like I wonder if I could animate objects on that arrow and make it
Sure.
run up the dragon's butthole or something.
So you went swimming in South America, did you?
Anna, go ahead and go grab your arrow while I'm looking up what stunned is for this dragon.
Okay,
how
so
much- Okay, that takes my movement.
That does take your movement.
Does grabbing the arrow prevent me from attacking?
I will say no, and I will say that that will be part of your movement.
Okay.
And we'll just count that all together. That's an easy enough action. You're just picking something, an arrow up and notching it. I will say that that's a free action.
it'll make sense that it was stunned and can't get an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
was stunned.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I was able to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's stunned. Still trying to remember what page all these conditions on. I think I've got it, but I'm going to go ahead and GM rule that since it was stunned, it does not get an attack of opportunity. There we go. Can't move, can't speak. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. How long does that stun last? Go 1 round. All right, thank you very much. All right, Anna, go ahead and make your attack. That will hit. Go ahead and roll me your 6d10s. $41, very nice. All right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and attack it 2 more times.
All right, go ahead.
So
In your butt.
I can't move again and attack it.
Right,
It's too far.
it is.
Okay.
That will miss. Oh wait, you get advantage on these. No, it still misses.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you do because he's stunned.
He's stunned, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you do get the 4 damage. So. All right. And that's it for your attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cypher.
Okay. So you said that this creature is huge.
It is huge.
Okay. Then I'm casting telekinesis. And because he's stunned, he doesn't get a strength check,
Okay.
so he can't resist a spell.
All right.
Well, unless he uses his resist a spell ability.
I'm
with
going
his
to not allow him to do that since he's stunned. So
Okay.
go ahead. You have picked up the dragon.
Now, how high is the ceiling in this room?
20 feet.
Okay. Then and you can decide if this is possible. I just have to read it. It says I can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. So I don't know if this dragon weighs that much, or more. So if he weighs more than 1,000 pounds, then he can't move.
Let me see if it gives me any kind of weight. I don't think it does. It's a big dragon.
Yeah.
Because it's an adult
Very huge
dragon. I
dragon.
will. You know what? I will. We'll do it this way because I don't have a clear decision, high or low.
My luck low. Yay.
Nope, that's high, by one, because I rolled a d20. So yeah,
Oh.
it's a little too heavy for you to pick up.
Fuck. Okay.
You anything else you want to do?
I cast a spell. That's it.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to
That's all
move or anything.
No.
Okay.
No. I should have fucking polymorphed his ass. Oh well.
Gingy?
I'm going to take a couple steps over here
All right.
and banishment.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Or no, wait. I need to roll, don't I? For it's a charisma.
It's charisma.
All right, and I think it was a
Yes.
34 if I remember right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, so it did not beat it, so it is banished. So we're going to figure out some way to indicate that right there. How long does that banishment last?
1
That
minute.
lasts for, I think it is 1 minute, but let me read real quick.
So 10 rounds?
You can see 1 minute. Yep.
10 rounds. All right. So it is.
And it's native to this plane of existence,
It
correct?
is. It is.
Yeah. So I expected him to come back, but I needed a breather. Several of us are kind of fucking broken right now.
Okay. So you guys have 10 rounds to that it remains banished, and I will count those off on the start of your turn, Gingy. Steve, what are you doing?
Okay, so the pixies will arrive,
Okay.
and they're all going to turn themselves invisible.
Okay.
Saren is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So everybody
Everybody gets 12
get
HP.
12.
Woohoo.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make fun of him. Thanks, guy.
Does the dragon get 12 too?
No, only if they are.
Fair enough.
The target of it is all good children. So the dragon does not.
He got presents from Santa. What are you trying to say?
Not presents from Saren.
All right. Dragon's turn is skipped because he's currently banished. Goat, what are you doing?
Being mute.
Hey, ooh, I have a cool idea.
While Goat is typing out what he is doing, you guys that are watching at home, we are going to do a giveaway next weekend for our next, or at least our next game, for a custom minifig from Hero Forge. So you guys come back for that. Hit that follow button. That'll give you a little bit of extra XP to spend on raffles. 4 giveaways we've given away so far. We've given away 2 players' handbooks, and we'll give away that custom minifig next week. So be sure that you guys are around for that. Alright, Goat is standing in the same spot. Get ready to be all punchy when the dragon comes back. Got it? Alright.
I mean,
Anna?
it's like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chug some potions. 'Cause
That's not a lot of time, dude. It's like a minute. Yeah, it's a minute.
Yeah,
so
it's a minute.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Standing there with fists clenched there might be better uses of your time.
Mr. Lit, I know this is... Sorry, go
Eat
ahead.
some of your potions.
That's what I'm doing. How much do they heal?
What was it? What did you drink?
it's what is it? A potion of
Each
major
is
healing. I
each
think?
is 2d8 plus 5.
2d8 plus 5. There you go. Mr. Lit,
So-
I am glad you're enjoying it. 13 hit points. Alright. Cypher, what are you doing? Oh, Anna, are you drinking too?
I've got 44 hit points. And
So
nobody's
that's
gonna
yes.
kill me. I have to do it myself.
Fair enough. Alright.
Where the hell did I? I don't
You said I
understand.
had 5 of them, so I'm gonna use them all then.
Damn, she's just gonna fucking
She's just gonna
chug that
chug them.
shit down.
All right.
And don't forget, you did get healed for other amounts. It was like,
12.7.
yeah, come on,
Hey,
it's happening.
He's
He
trying.
was hitting me
Okay.
for 40 points.
Yeah. So, and we've got more than 4 rounds.
can I free action yell at Anna real quick?
Sure.
What are those arrows made of?
I don't know. There's only 2 of them. I used them.
But yeah, I'm not asking for like a chemical analysis. You had it in your hand. Is it a metal? Is it a wood?
It would be it's a bone shaft and bone tip, with scale feathers. I don't know what they're actually called. Fletching. There you go. Scales for fletching.
Metallic fletching?
No, like dragon scales for fletching,
Okay.
basically. If you were, Anna, roll me a perception check real quick.
Shit.
All right. So she paid enough attention to them to be able to tell you, Jinji, that they were made out of the haft and the tip were made from probably dragon bone, and the fletching was made out of dragon scales.
Okay.
I got a question.
Yeah, go for it.
You said the arrow was still sticking out of the dragon.
It is still sticking out of the dragon.
If I pulled it out and stabbed it again, would it do damage again?
If you pulled it out and stabbed it, I would give you half damage. If you pulled it out and shot it again, then I would give you full damage. Assuming it doesn't
That's
break when you pull
totally
it out.
That's totally happening. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's bone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink one more of those potions, by the way.
Alright, go for it. And Cypher, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna let you decide if this is. I'm gonna use my last spell to cast telekinesis again. Only this time, what I'm going to do is now what it says specifically for telekinesis is 1,000 pounds, up to 1,000 pounds. I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction.
Okay.
And that's basically the limitation of the distance and the weight. What
Alright.
I want to do is I want to move. This is a 10 foot by 10 foot area that the dragon was in.
Mhm.
So I want to move 30 feet down, out. I just want to rip 30 feet of the ground that would be underneath where the dragon is out and
Yeah.
throw it somewhere so that when he returns, there's a 30-foot pit directly underneath the dragon.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. He
So-
has to return to the exact same spot from which he disappeared. We could prepare that spot with all kinds of shenanigans. Let's
So-
Home
Yeah,
Alone
I was
this shit.
thinking of,
I wanna get some
of
paint
stone
cans.
shaping some like, spikes into there. Like,
I would get
let's
some
set it on
fucking-
fire.
If I can set it on fire, I want to get some Hot Wheels cars.
So
Throw in Joe Pesci.
that
Some micro machines.
that 10-foot area is at the edge of already what is a thin part of the iceberg, because you guys are at the bottom of this iceberg, and you've actually right up to the north of him. There's already a pool of water where there's basically a hole in the iceberg, and water is coming in. So you can pull this chunk out, and what'll happen is basically that hole that's now there will fill with water. Because you were at the bottom of the iceberg, you've just
That's
got
not
water
how-
under you.
That's not how physics works. If you hold a cup upside down in the sink, does water go in the cup?
No, but at the bottom of the hole, you're gonna have water, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
so
that,
there's still,
like,
like, air.
water would come up.
No, it's gonna be a
Through
30
the
foot.
hole.
It's gonna be a 30-foot drop into water.
Okay,
Well, let
I
me
was about
ask
to
you a
give
question,
an F
Genji.
in, like,
Is-
freshman
well,
science.
Does physics allow me to make 30 feet of dirt just move with my mind?
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do is that 10 foot by 10 foot square that the dragon is in. I'm just going to pull the snow and ice and everything out, making a hole so that when he reappears, he falls directly into the ocean, which is fine.
Okay. All right, Gingy, what are you doing?
Probably swim.
Possibly, but I don't know if he'll be ready for that.
That's true. Maybe he
What
can't
if he
swim.
freezes
He's
it with his
fucked.
butt? He's the
So,
worst white dragon
so
ever.
let me give you guys some clarification on what I think of banish. So this will help with this situation and others. When I am thinking that a creature is banished, they are basically not physically there, but their consciousness is still kind of where their body is, and their body is now you can't touch it. So they're still aware of everything that is going
He's
on.
in another dimension right now. The
Is it
dude's in
is it another
microplane.
dimension?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
defined specifically.
Okay. Fair enough. I wasn't sure that was actually laid out or not. So okay.
No, that's they're pretty out there with it.
All right. In that case, then he is not aware. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
He is in a demiplane.
Gotcha. Hextech, you have missed enough that I can't go over it very quickly. Gingy, what are you up to?
We're still in a crater. We
This
found the
is-
dragon. The dragon's mad. We said, "Don't hit us, dragon. We're working for you." And the dragon said, "Fuck you."
Food.
And so we said, "No, fuck
He
you."
did, he did the Disney fucking villain thing, smiled and
Yeah.
waited till we turned our backs,
Pretty much.
and then attacked
Yeah.
us.
No, he all hailed the king us, or whatever Scar says.
Long live the king.
Long live the
Oh
king.
yeah, long live the king does. He was like, no, we're friends. Now turn your back, and we turned our back, and he went, "Fuck you."
Pretty much.
But
He's like, I'm hungry and you're food.
That's the abridged version.
Yeah.
But okay, what I'm doing. Trying to see, it's like, do I have anything? I'm trying to see if I can Home Alone that pit.
Okay.
Well, I've used up all of my actual spells, so now I have to rely on my fucking cantrips and wand to do anything else.
And,
You
then,
have
and you
created-
guys,
okay,
this is the beginning of Gingy's turn, so you guys have 9 more rounds that the dragon is banished.
Gingy,
Yes.
do you have
Yeah, like we could bounce.
do you have something that could create like a surface that we could make like a big fire on?
I was kind of wondering that myself, and I don't. Most of my abilities to create are illusionary. But I am looking into it.
In enough turns, I can probably, because I've got stone wall, or wall of stone, and then
What if you sealed the hole with stone wall?
with stone, yeah, that's probably what
You-
I would do first, and then I would.
You don't
create a
wanna-
bonfire.
You don't want to do that because when he comes back, he'll land on top of it.
No, I mean
Yeah.
after he falls through it. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, he bloops through the hole. We stonewall the hole shut. And yeah, he can probably, like, doggy paddle his way under the iceberg, but I don't know how big this iceberg is. Maybe he'll take too much damage and suffocate before that happens. I don't know.
Well, remember,
I think he can probably breathe underwater.
the problem. Remember, guys, this is water here. This back here is water.
Yeah.
He's right on the edge of that. So we just cut a hole. He's fallen in. He's right next to where the opening is anyway. We just extended.
it's your plan.
I'm not the. I just want him to fucking fall in, and then so we can at least hopefully get the hell out. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we could be doing that right now.
Well, so I was thinking we just like have some more damage done to him from like him landing on a bonfire.
No, I'm with you there. Like, the only thing I could think of is I could, like, we set a bunch of sticks on fire and I can mage hand him right over the hole, so he falls through the sticks. I can't. I've been trying to go through my book and see if I could do anything, and I can't really, unless I could try to animate object one of those arrows and have it like wiggle around while it's in him.
So the arrow, I'm going to say, is in the other plane with him because
is.
pretty much everything attached to him went. So
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean,
Okay.
not now. I got nothing. I got
Alright.
nothing now. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay. Steve, what are you doing?
Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is bop a energy resistance on Brielle.
Okay.
So she's now resistant to ice.
All right.
We're gonna kill
Oh.
this thing, guys. We can do it.
Yeah. Okay, and then
The,
yeah, just to let you guys know, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use wall of stone to make like a bottom to that pit.
Okay.
And then I was gonna create a bonfire on top of that.
So bear with me here real quick because this is what I'm seeing with this pit. I'm gonna draw it terribly. You've got some ice here. You've got the hole that Cypher dug there, and then you've got water here with which is, and you guys are putting a bottom on this pit. So the water is actually going to start pouring in this way, right? Am I thinking about that right? Does that make sense?
Okay, wait.
I'm following you, and I think he's right. Because if you basically you're making a cup underwater, but opening side up. So yeah, that would rush full of water.
Okay. All right. So the hole is going to fill up with water then.
Okay, so I see. I gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's like a pool next to it, and then we made a hole in it.
Right.
Right.
This is
Okay.
water.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here, instead, what I can do, I'm sorry if I'm like talking over other people's rounds. If there's like other shit that people want to do.
No,
it's your turn, dude.
You might be the only one with a good idea.
It's
so
your turn. Go for it.
So okay, so yeah, what I want to do is I eventually want to have something there that'll hurt him. So I can use I believe it's actually shape ice or something like that. It's like stone shape but with ice.
Okay.
Shape ice, shape stone, shape air. shape
Well, because
okay.
we're in an iceberg, so I was like,
He's a-
I'm gonna prepare. all my
Saren's
ice
just the
spells.
avatar. He can
I
bend
was gonna
whatever
say,
the
he's
fuck
the
he
fucking
wants.
avatar.
The last
exactly.
air shaper.
Yeah. Just find it. Yeah, because the elemental evil stuff just gave you a bunch of like, oh, okay, you can like now control like whatever element you choose. Oh, here we go. It's I guess it's shape water.
Yeah, I'll
When's
give
he
you
gonna
shape
change
water.
his shape
That'll
into a
work.
six like flying buffalo? When is he gonna
Yeah.
take that shape?
So what I want to do is I want to make a spike pit of ice.
Fuck yeah.
So it'll do like piercing damage when he teleports onto it.
Okay. At the bottom of the pit that Cypher dug, it
Yeah.
is filling with water. There is ice spikes. All right, fair enough.
Spikes.
And go ahead and roll me a 1d10, and let's see how many you get.
Okay. 1d10.
Very nice.
Fucking yeah.
All right, so each of those will do 1d6 of
Spikes
damage.
On spikes on spikes on spikes.
So when he comes back in, remember that you need to roll 10d6 damage.
Okay, cool.
That is him. That's the dragon. Goat, what are you doing? If you guys run out of things to do and you want to just speed this up, tell me, and I'll skip you the next time around. Alright, so I'm skipping Goat from now on. Anna, what are you doing?
Goat's laying on his back with fists in the air so the dragon lands on his punch.
I'm gonna flank it
Okay.
and have my spear out ready.
Alright.
Stack.
What we will do is we will do an instant hit with that, and you'll do max damage, because he's basically going to teleport back in with your spear in his chest.
Yeah.
And then,
Aim for the heart.
I'm gonna angle it to where I can get to one of the arrows on his body.
Roll me a perception or an intelligence check real quick.
Okay.
I will give you that you can get close enough to pull one out, but you're going to have to sacrifice your attack if you want to be able to grab it.
Yeah, I just want to get into that general spot where it
Okay.
was, so when I do...
Okay, so you're not going to grab it the turn that he teleports back in.
Oh, no, I'm going to
Okay.
do some damage to him.
Okay, alright, that's fair. Cypher, are you doing anything?
I am looking to see if there is anything that I can do with my cantrips or wand. So give me 1 second, because right now my cantrips won't do anything. Okay, so let me read the specifics on insect swarm or insect
Okay.
plague, because I need to know what kind of insects it summons.
Okay.
Let's see here. Insect plague says, icky bugs. It just skeeves out the creature. It doesn't actually hurt them. It just makes them uncomfortable. All right. Let's see. Insect swarm says, let's see. Incendiary cloud. As much as I'd like to do that. Insect plague. Here we go. Swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot square radius sphere centered on the point you choose. The sphere spreads around corners. It doesn't say anything about the actual. So I'm summoning actual bugs.
Okay.
They're not like, apparently they're not
They're not
magic bugs.
Okay.
They all drop
I'm-
dead from cult.
Are they biting or
that's-
stinging?
Piercing. When this area centers, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as
Okay.
much on successful.
That's
Um,
all right.
All right, so, but yeah, no, it doesn't. I'm not casting it. I just wanted to see if I could, because what I wanted to do was to set a plague of things in that hole. But considering it's filling up with water, that's not going to do us any good. So I am going to, I guess, yep. I guess I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
All right. Genji?
Well,
Oh,
I don't really have any trap laying capability. I drank a potion last time. What do I roll for a potion? Like,
As-
what do I roll for how much health I get?
Was it 2d10 plus 5, Steve?
I think he said it was 2d8 plus.
2d8 plus 5?
I couldn't remember.
8 plus 5.
2d8 plus 5. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
2d8
let me get that
plus 5,
done
yeah.
first. Okay.
I think it's 2d8 plus 5. Very nice.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Nice.
Yes, holy shit.
Yes. You can really, really hear you now.
You're
Okay, good.
super loud.
Yay.
Alright.
Okay. Well, now that I've done that, I don't really have anything I could do to be like laying of traps. So,
Okay.
I will skip.
Alright, so I will skip your turn from now on. Steve, what are you doing?
Steve.
Now that
Does
he
he
was
talk
super
like this?
loud, now he's
Megaphone
super,
Steve. Now he's silent.
super quiet.
He's actually across the street with a bullhorn.
Right. Steve, get out of the road. That's not good for your health.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 5 on whoever needs it the most.
Giving a cursory glance to everybody, it's probably gonna be Cypher.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mind taking the heal, but I'm like,
Compared to everybody else, percentage-wise, you're the furthest one down.
okay. Hey, like I said, I'm not going to complain for the heal. My focus right now is to kill the dragon. But if you want to make me all healthy and stuff, I'm not.
Whoever
I'm not gonna
raises
say
their
that.
hand the highest, then.
Whoever wants it bad enough. You guys fight it out. Whoever wins, I'll give it to.
Okay.
Everyone do a strip dance. And,
Heads down, thumbs up, everybody.
Fuzz! What's going on, Fuzz? How are you, sir?
I know. Yeah, I know. And
You,
Alright, so
you
are-
broke up there, Steve.
Are you healing?
yeah, I know. Anna said she needs.
I'm
You're-
only down 20 now. 20 points. So if it
I
is
am down.
that, I don't need it.
Yeah, you know what? She's down. Well, no. Yeah, she's lower than me. She's down 20. I'm only down like 14. So she would be a better. And not to mention the fact she's right in the dragon's face. She makes more sense to heal over me. So,
Steve? Did we lose Steve? We did lose Steve. God damn it, Steve.
those wet carpets have a fucking serious effect. My goodness.
Right? His mic is shorting out.
Apparently. Skype's not picking up anymore. Steve, are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
Ah.
So you live in way too big of a city for your internet to be so unstable.
No, it's because I keep on running around the building.
Why can't you just play D&D, Steve?
Jeez, Steve.
Because yeah, we've got to like get our stuff out of the old place. This is what happens when you like move in the same building.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
did someone
going across
give
town.
themselves 5d8 plus 5?
No,
That
because
should
you were
be-
breaking up and we couldn't hear you.
That should be
Uh,
Okay.
Brielle anyway. Give it to Brielle. She needs
Okay,
it more than I do.
Brielle, give yourself 5d8 plus 5.
Or don't, see if we care.
Yeah, we're really at this point. I could carry the
and
way.
yes. So yeah, did she do that?
She
Okay,
did.
Good. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, the pixies are still invisible. Does anyone want to fly?
I mean,
Like an eagle?
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus! I can't believe you made that fucking reference. Of all the songs to pick from all
That's
the
right.
bands in the world, you picked that one, Jesus.
Yeah, so, yeah, anyone that wants to fly, the Pixies can make fly.
Okay, fair enough.
Dude,
You
totally.
just have to have
happy
a
thoughts.
happy thought, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
Alright.
they can do it 8 times. I'll just say everybody now has a flight speed.
Okay, fair enough. Everybody's kind of hovering off the ground a little bit, if they
Yeah.
want to be. Goat, I believe I'm skipping you. Anna, am I skipping you now?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Cypher, am I skipping you?
What are the limitations of flight?
I believe you get 60 feet in any direction per round.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. 60 feet. Okay, so, and how do we know how long it's gonna last until these fairies, pixies disappear, or?
It's for an hour.
Yeah, so
An
you
hour.
got, yeah, for a while.
Okay, so then, I'm gonna fly to the ceiling above where the dragon is going to reappear,
All right.
and I'm going to be at the highest that I can be over the dragon pit.
All right. So, in total, below you is now 50 feet. The last 30 of it is filled with spikes.
Okie doke.
Gingy, am I skipping you?
Yeah, you're skipping me.
All right.
I'm
Dragon
square.
gets one last turn, and I think, other than Steve, are you doing anything?
So I'm gonna prepare for the dragon to appear, and the second I see it, I'm gonna cast a spell on it.
All right, we take that as a reactionary. That's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna wait for the dragon to appear, and then when it does, he's gonna pull away a curtain and say, "Ta-da!"
Ta-da!
I didn't know that was an
Behold.
option. Could I also do that? That's a
I'm gonna
thing I
summon
can
a
do.
dragon out of a hat.
No, Fuzz, you have been a huge supporter. Do not feel bad that you haven't been here. We have been missing games because real life stuff happens. It's not a big deal. Please, no, you have been a huge supporter. Do not feel bad that you haven't made it.
Now, Fuzz has had some serious stuff in his real life, so
Yeah,
it's all good.
that's always more important,
Yeah,
dude.
that is way legit. We are
Yeah.
not important. We are voices on the internet doing
For real.
stupid things for people.
And occasionally people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just kind of subjected to it because we make them.
Pretty
But
much, yeah.
we're not talking about the people in my basement. Cypher, what are you doing?
Okay, well, like I said, my purpose is to wait until the dragon reappears, and then I'm going to be casting all kinds of wand and cantrip
Oh.
shit on the dragon's head.
Dude,
So I'm
Fuzz.
just waiting.
Fuzz sent us $20, guys. So,
Dude, thanks, man.
thank you.
Wow, Mr. Fuzz.
Fuzz has been, you guys that are in chat right now, Fuzz has been the one that has given us donations that have allowed us to do giveaways. So he is the reason that we've been able to give out players' handbooks and stuff from the stream. So a whole lot of love to Fuzz. If you've got any love emotes in Twitch, go ahead and just spam those at Fuzz right now.
Hashtag love.
Yeah.
You should also add Fuzz to the streamer list because he does stream regularly.
All right, Fuzz will get added to the streamer list. Fuzz is fantastic. What was I gonna say? So next week, Fuzz, we are doing a mini giveaway through Hero Forge for custom minis. So that is now supported by Fuzz. That's what that money will go to. Thank you so much, sir. I lost my train of thought now. Oh, Cypher, are you doing anything else, or can I skip you now?
No, like I said, I'm preparing for when the dragon appears. So yeah, you can skip me.
All right.
Goat wants to know if he can get cold resist too.
Steve, would you like to cast Cold Resist on Goat?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay,
I guess he's a melee boy.
I suppose.
Nobody's listening to me.
Because I'm from
I can't- yeah, I'm
America,
not
we don't
actually there,
read.
so I can't, read.
Unless
Yeah.
I can read on my gun, then I don't read. 'Cause I'm from America.
All right.
Yeah, you have to fire the words into the wall with ammo.
That's right.
For me to be able to.
I only,
If they're
Only
not spelled
read
out in
bullet
bullet holes, I can't do it.
You have to.
It's like Braille.
You've got to write on my stake with
I
bullets.
think
That's
Gingy
right.
and I are the most redneck in the chat room.
shit.
I don't know. I hide mine well.
I have no redneck.
I don't know.
That makes us
I was born in Kentucky. Thank you very much.
Oh, you
I was
were?
born there, yeah. Somerset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And my mom's from Louisville.
Speaking of
So-
which, Mr. Lit is in you guys' neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But what was I gonna say? All right. So that is Steve.
502.
Is that everybody now?
Represent.
Yeah, I think so. I think once the druid
Alright.
puts the cold on the monk, then we should be good to go.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna fast forward the next what was it 36 seconds, and the dragon gets unbanished. First thing that happens is gravity is gonna kick in. So Steve, go ahead and give me 6d10 or 10d6 damage,
He
please,
does
sir.
a Wile E. Coyote impression.
Okay.
Hold
Could
up,
you
little
roll
umbrella.
that for me?
Yes, yes I can.
Yeah. Thank you.
10d6. So he's gonna take 36 points of damage from the spikes.
So you're gonna do that goofy yodel on the way down?
Alright.
How do you say it? Oh,
Anna, what is
Dragon.
the max damage
It's-
that you
it's a
can
lot
do with
like
your
that,
pike?
Steve.
Non-critting
Yeah,
is 17.
17. So he's going to take 17 points of damage from Anna's pike. Did anybody else have any other immediate damage as the dragon is falling? I haven't gotten to that yet, Rico. I haven't forgotten either, though.
Yes.
Okay, what are you?
Yeah, right here.
All right. So this is as it's falling. Go ahead and give me one punch. Or actually, you know what? Give me 2 punches, Goat. And I am going to make you hit because you are punching at a moving target. That hits. That one hits as well, so he takes another 24 points of damage from Goat. All right, and Gingy, you said you had something ready that you wanted to do as he falls?
Yeah, well, I was wanting to time it to try to hit him as soon as he touched water.
Okay. Thought the bottom of, well, it's getting filled up with water. Never mind. So it's gonna happen pretty much as soon as he comes back in. He's gonna hit the water. Because it's been filling up this whole minute, and it's at least 15 feet full of water now. So, all right. As soon as he hits the water, what are you doing?
I'm hitting it with lightning.
All right, go for it.
I want every single one of those ice spikes that are in his body to conduct electricity.
All right. Go ahead and roll me your damage times 2.
If I can remember where that spell is. What level is that spell? What year is this? Where am I? There it is. Okay.
Zap.
66 electric.
66. All right.
We need a slide.
And then he gets the falling damage, 36, 8. Alright. For you guys playing at home, and can see the numbers, that is his hit point at the moment.
Eat a dick, dragon.
You guys, everybody roll me perception checks real quick.
Alright, I'm back on my thing. So I can
Dude,
roll that.
how did that coup de grace not kill him? He just got ice spikes in him. He's underwater. He got electrocuted. He got speared in his chest. It's like, what demigod level dragon are we dealing with here?
I will tell
He's an
you
adult.
how he survived here in just a moment.
It's not actually the dragon. It's an illusion.
Alright, so
Oh,
other than
It was
Gingy,
all a dream. The dragon was actually our sled from childhood.
Rosebud. So other than Gingy, you guys see a very maimed and bloody dragon swim off out through the under the iceberg. Basically, as it hits the water, gets electrocuted, stabs. It shakes for a minute, breaking off the ice shards.
Wasn't there a stone floor under it?
There is, but it's also next to water. There's a water pit like right beside it, so it's going off that way. Basically, swimming under the iceberg. And you guys have essentially defeated that dragon. He is turn tail and run. To let you know how he survived that fight, Gingy, he had 10 hit points left.
Oh, fuck.
So he's like, you know what? No, I'm good.
I didn't get to do.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't get to do an attack while I was hovering above him. Because I was
You
waiting
did
for
have
him to
the
come back.
insects, didn't you? I forgot about
I-
that.
Oh,
yeah.
What was the insects? We will retcon that. It was how much?
Say 10 damage.
No, it does like 4 die 20 or something. Hold on.
4d20.
It's hold on. I'll tell you exactly what it
Oh,
is. For
shit.
this fucking
Wait, you do a damage on D20s?
No, that's
insect plague.
4d10.
No, it's something like
40-10.
that. I mean,
There we go. It's still enough. It would have killed him. So
yeah.
we'll retcon that. And what you have there is a giant dragon corpse
Yeah.
floating in the water. We can retcon that.
How much of its body can we put in our bag?
If you want to
I'll
spend,
start stretching my bag of holding, and you just start working the tail.
if you guys want to spend the time to harvest bits from the dragon, I will let you. Give me
we
specific
all
parts
have
and
dragon
pieces
makeup?
that you want.
Skull dibs.
All right, so Gingy.
I don't-
Teeth and claws and scales.
All right.
I just want a
I
skull.
want to make like a hide armor
Here.
out of its hide, and I want to make a cool ass scarf out of its webbing.
Let's do this. Let's do initiative order.
Cannibalistic
Cipher.
bastards.
Give me one piece that you want at the moment
From a dragon?
from a dragon corpse.
I would take.
His
let me
dong
think.
is a natural aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac. Yeah. Hey, baby, let me just sprinkle some of this. Let me just stir your
Sprinkle.
coffee with this dragon dick. Yeah,
Dwarf
that'll
cock.
work.
I'm gonna make you some dragon dong soup.
Mm.
It's very popular.
I will take a dragon horn. One of the horns from its head.
Boo!
Okay. So there's one dragon horn gone. Gingy, what do you want?
I want
One
his
piece.
goddamn skull. What's left now that it's imperfect?
Does anybody want teeth and/or horns?
Yeah.
I'll take
Okay,
it. I'll
so
take
you're-
I don't care
guys-
about its skull anymore.
You guys are gonna have to barter with Gingy over that then.
Okay, good. I was like, it's my turn. I'm taking what's left. Eat a
This
dick.
is an adult
Okay.
dragon, so its full skull is probably the height of you.
I know.
Okay, just making
I'm
sure.
going to make furniture out of it, intact. Like I want a bed in its jaw where its tongue was.
You cannibalistic sick bastard.
So Gingy
Head
wants
is
the full
going too
head.
close.
I'm assuming somebody wants to barter with him over the head.
Yeah, you can barter these nuts because that's my new main centerpiece of my living room.
Does anybody want to talk to Gingy about the head?
Gingy,
I
how
can
do you feel
see
about
these
parting
for
with
you.
one tooth?
Back tooth or front tooth?
A front tooth.
Like a canine?
Yeah.
No deal.
How about an incisor?
You can have an incisor.
All right.
It's like
Fang
I
puts
need
it-
need those fangs,
We're gonna
man.
work on this here.
That completes the effect.
Those are the 4 posters of the bed.
That's
gonna
right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Steve.
Well, no, I'm like, I'm gonna put the bed inside the lower jaw, and the top head is gonna be on a large chain sequence, so I can lower the mouth close once I'm in bed. Put some candles in its eye holes.
Nice.
Steve,
Nothing
what do
says
you
sexy.
what do you want?
Ladies.
I wanna get the hide, or as much of it as I think would make a few good leather suits.
All right.
That to me is worth more than the skull, so go nuts.
Goat, what do you want? You want the 2 arrows? All right. So you can have 2 arrows of dragon slaying. And Anna, what do you want?
I want the right hand.
You want a claw. All right.
I mean, like the palm and everything.
Okay.
His entire arm.
All right. So and Anna, you get the arrows of dragon slaying from Goat.
I want that dick.
No,
All right. Macath, after you guys have done this and,
Give me the
and
D.
slayed the dragon,
Oh,
she
yeah, and one more thing. I want some of its like wing webbing to make like a cool ass scarf like in Dragon Age.
Okay.
I want that dick.
As far as Macath goes,
Stop ignoring me.
she looks around and it takes her a moment to realize that she is freed from having to deal with this dragon, and she instantly, like, once it sets in that the dragon's dead, it's not something she has to deal with anymore. She doesn't have to be subservient to it anymore. She immediately takes off running, and actually flying, talking to the pixies, back up to the upper level of the iceberg where you guys came in.
Damn
I
it, you didn't
yell
let me
you're
do what I was
welcome.
going to do. Damn it. That's why I flew. That's why I moved next to her, because I was going to grab her.
Okay, roll
Before
me
she left.
roll me a dexterity check.
All right. Because I needed to get information from her. Come on, I need this information.
All right, so you grab,
18.
that's enough to grab her.
Okay.
And what are you saying?
Take me to where his books are hidden.
She's like, that's where I was headed, and she kind of narrows her eyes at you. Get your hands off me.
Not until you take me there.
Roll me a strength check.
This is not gonna go well. Please don't make me turn her to ash.
You got it. All right, so she tries to struggle to get free, and you retain your grip on her arm, and she's like, fine.
So are we out of turn order?
We are. You're dealing with Macath at the moment, so.
I'm gonna intimidate her.
All right.
I mean, just from across the room, I'm going to like point a finger at her. That's gonna just like electricity, visible arcing off of my arm to my finger. It's like, and you're going to do anything that we need for your cooperation, since you led us into this mess. This is your doing to Minnie to.
She looks at you and raises an eyebrow. She's like, I didn't step on the trap. I didn't alert him that we were here.
I will have lightning come down and strike right by her, and I will just yell silence.
Roll me an intimidate. Roll me your intimidate.
That's 19. That's a preferred.
Okay. She looks at the spot and she's like, there are a select couple of books that I still need to investigate and would like access to, but I will take you to where the books are.
That seems reasonable to me. Cypher, reasonable?
As long as I get to where the information is, that's all I care about.
Everybody wins.
All right. And
I would like, by the way, and I'll do this through illusion if I need to, that since I'm flying around through pixie magic, I want to make the sound when I fly around that a car from the Jetsons makes.
Yeah, the
Fair
pixies
enough.
can also turn you into stuff. They all have polymorph.
He's got little
But,
smoke rings coming out of his ass.
Right, I
as
want
well.
little smoke wings coming out of my feet. Just...
Here's a question that we may or may not have already answered. Does she have the records of who the dragon sold the horn to?
Yeah, she told you, and the dragon told you who they sold the horn to.
Oh, they said a name. I wasn't paying attention.
No, they said that it was sold to the Cult of the Dragon.
Oh, okay, great.
And with
That's
that,
legit.
we're gonna take ourselves our nightly magical bullshit break, so I can eat some dinner.
And of course, the question of the week is
many
Katie
times have you
made
seen Mad
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
so I'm having
Nice.
spaghetti, and I'll be back here in just a moment.
I almost went and saw Max again today.
You know what? I haven't seen it more than the first time. It's because I haven't like built up the. It's one of those situations where I've seen it and I don't want to see it again until I'm ready to see it again, because I don't want to lose the effect of the movie. I'm afraid if I see it again the second time, I'm going to go, and I don't want that to happen. So
Myself and the other people I know who've seen it multiple times agree that it was better the second time.
okay.
You go in with an expectation. You kind of know the pitch and the tone you're going for. You're not worried about it being good. And then you seem to be more open to some of the background stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
And I think it made it better.
I mean, worst case scenario, if I really absolutely need to see it, I can watch it online, which is not the best quality, but
It was on Beetle the other day. I saw it on
it's
Beetle.
it's still on Beetle, yeah.
The we're on a live stream in public. I mean, don't pirate it. I feel I've done my job. I've paid for it in theaters like an umpteenth time. If I stream
saw
it, I'd...
First showing opening day, so I put
Same here.
I spent way too much money for the fucking to see it
Also,
when I did.
yes. Yeah, same here. I saw it in 3D again last night, just because the 3D was the most convenient time slot. I don't feel that the 3D took away from it. It wasn't bad 3D, but not enough of it was utilized. Like it wasn't shot for 3D.
Yeah,
So it's
it
like not
wasn't.
enough of it was utilized to really be worth the extra money. So it's for me, it was one of those. Which showing is more convenient to my schedule? Is it 3D? Yes. All right. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But god damn it, I loved it. It was so good. I just like if things got real with that dragon, I just wanted to like rush at it and yell, "Witness me!
Witness.
Witness me!"
Mediocre.
The reviews for the edible silver spray paint on Amazon, by the way, everybody listening, if you haven't seen those, they are just a treat. If you haven't seen the movie, you won't get it, but there's edible silver spray paint on Amazon, and the reviews are just glorious. They're like, "Will this product help me get to Valhalla?" And just 3 pages of people.
There we go. What? Hello?
Eh.
Hello?
That was because you went silent in the middle of what you were saying there, so I thought
Did
my
I?
internet
What
went
the
out.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you fine.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know what cut me out, but just the reviews for that edible silver spray paint on Amazon are hilarious. Is all I'll say.
They said that, but it actually comes out gray. It doesn't come out silver, which is kind of.
I
funky.
think that
And
was
it's
like
not-
the question was, is it silver against like a darker background, like brown?
Yeah,
So it might be more silvery against something white.
yeah. No, it's not spray paint. Goat. It's like a spray on food.
It's like
Coating.
a spray on food coloring for doing
Yeah.
icing work and things like that.
Yeah.
But somebody on Amazon reviewed it, as will this help me get back my boss's lost property and stuff like that. It's so good. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
More
And,
ginger beer.
Maybe if one's cold. That stuff was good. I didn't even know like what is ginger beer. Apparently, it's just sort of hard ginger ale, or not alcoholic, but it's just more intense ginger ale.
I'm not a big fan of ginger to begin with. So for me, ginger beer is just way too much of a bite for something to drink.
Right on. I like ginger ale quite a bit. I usually drink L8 because it was just the strongest ginger ale I can usually find easily. So it's what? L8's delicious.
Oh.
You're a monster. L8's great.
And the thing about those sugar-free gummy bears, Fuzz, is the physical reaction that people have when they eat it. It causes volcanic diarrhea, basically. It's horrible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you should. There have been stories about people like they'll get a 5-pound bag of these sugar-free gummy bears, and the physical reactions that people have to eat.
Hello?
Yep, you're still there.
Somebody, you cut out.
Not me. I'm still here.
I don't know, the audio's been weird tonight because I've heard several people just kind of cut out. I don't know if that's Skype or what's going on with it. But
I got no
it's
idea.
clipped the end of several people's sentences tonight.
Did you see Goat's comment, Imp, about what he's doing?
No, I haven't. I've been eating. I haven't paid attention to it.
Okay, he posted it in Roll20 chat. So what he wanted the monk to do something. It's funky that audio keeps cutting out.
Yeah,
And
it's
for
not.
those of
It's
you-
not just one person either, which is the weird part.
It's just everybody. Yeah. For those of you that are actually watching the stream, if you are interested in the history of the party, specifically how we became the group that we were in, what this party did before it became the group that you're seeing now, there is a collection of the previous episodes that were recorded via Twitch that are available on Impius's YouTube channel. it shows the previous party when we were doing 4th edition, and it shows the
Third
beginning.
edition.
Was it 3.5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we were doing 3.5, and then before we moved into 5th, we changed characters except for Gingy, who kept Vitus. The game that we're playing now takes place 5 years after our original campaign, with a different group of characters. So if you're interested in seeing that, you should harass Impius for his YouTube channel, and you can see the videos of the not necessarily podcasts, but the Twitch casts of those sessions are available. I was watching them, listening to them the other day while I was playing games, so it was nice to remember all the stuff that we did before.
We've come a ways.
That's the reason why I remembered the wizard on the wall with the middle finger up saying next time make an appointment, was because that was one of the last ones that I was listening to yesterday when I was gaming. Poor Anna.
One of ours that I've done, the one that was recorded with me in it, and it was bizarre
Yeah.
listening to myself talk.
Yeah, it's always weird. But that one was with you in it, because you kicked in my door.
You kicked in the door and then spent several hours trying to get back so you could find out what happened, and then ended up working with a trick fucking puzzle box that wouldn't open.
I broke it. Totally.
The only sad thing is that there are a sizable chunk of episodes between like the 6th session and like the something 10th session that are missing. So that's the only thing that's kind of sad about that. But still,
Oh,
it
really?
gives you an idea.
All
Yeah,
right.
it gives you an idea of the different characters and stuff. It's pretty cool.
I am back.
I really like the 6th session because that's the one where I got like really, really high accidentally.
Wait,
You
what?
guys remember that?
In or out of character?
Out of character, because like I had like these truffles, and just, like go back and listen to it. I start like rambling at one point. It was when the snakes were attacking us. They were like illusory snakes.
Oh, in the Dagon Temple.
Again, yeah.
Yeah. You know what episode I really like? I really like episode 14.
What happens there?
I will give you guys like one guess what episode 14 was.
Was that the village? No, that's
was
the
the
old,
village.
Oh,
Oh
That's
yeah.
the old campaign.
That is it is the old campaign, but that is still my favorite episode.
That was like a good like quintessential moment of the. You know, there was like that was like near the end.
It
Well,
was.
the thing about that scenario was that it was actually a session where it was like, okay, now I've really got to think about the motivations of my character. It wasn't what can the dice do for me. It's what the
Yeah.
hell am I going to do in this scenario. So that's
There-
what made that really fucking
There wasn't
cool.
any combat in that session. It was
Yeah.
all RP, and it was all a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I have plans for similar sessions.
good.
Yeah,
that
he
one,
was
that
mentioning
was a
something
pretty great
about
one.
disfigured orphans and Gingy in a locked room. I think he said something about that.
Oh.
Disfigured orphans don't really go into my things that keep me from sleeping at night, so we're good.
I don't know. You seem to have an issue with those disfigured body part missing orphans and the human mayor or the human human
Senator.
governor
Yeah.
senator who was supposedly at fault for it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a different character, different game.
For those of you who haven't seen it or listened to that episode, it is heart wrenching.
Oh, I love that episode. I love that episode so much.
I had tears in my eyes. I was angry.
Oh, I enjoyed that episode so much.
It was good.
It was a lot of fun. If you guys want something to check out during the week, and you want to just listen to something in the background, it's 4 hours because it's a full episode. But check out episode 14, and it's a lot of fun. Or at least it was for me.
Just as a point, I'm playing a lawful good paladin in that scenario. Just so you guys know how fucked up that was.
Anyway, all right. So we should return.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have dissected the dragon. Makath is on the way to show you where all of the stuff that she has stored is, or at least all the stuff that the dragon has stored. So the library.
Did you see the stuff that Goat wrote?
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Goat roat's fun to say.
It's like a tongue twister.
Goat roat.
All right. So he is punching McCath in the face, apparently, to kill.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and roll me to hit, I suppose.
I thought that we were supposed to bring her back.
I don't know.
I don't. Well, I mean, a goat does what goat does. So if he's gonna randomly start punching people,
McCath was never in this section of the iceberg, though. She never had any reason to be. She wasn't aware of the trap. She specifically said that she doesn't go down there. So no, she would not have been aware of the trap to warn them about it. But, nonetheless.
I'm gonna take note on my employee manifest. Like sometimes we'll just while out and punch a lady. That's gonna go in his
On your-
permanent record.
His employer review.
Yeah, that's gonna be on your employee review. I'm gonna put that down as a 1 out of 5 needs improvement. Somebody's not gonna get their cost of living bonus this year.
I just want to hear the fucking the comment sandwich that you give him. I think that you do really
right.
well with fighting monsters. Punching ladies is bad.
I like how well you punch bad things. You need to not punch good things. And I like how you punch bad things. I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday.
You
Oh,
need.
I'm off tomorrow, and I still have to log in and be on a conference call.
That's about right.
I'm gonna
Every
need you.
time, like-
I need you to use paper clips and not staples on your TPS reports.
Anytime that I have to call in sick, the follow-up question is,
Yes.
can you work from
I
home?
mean, if you're still following through with the attack, yeah, go ahead and roll me a attack.
You know,
Can you work from home? If
Yeah.
60% of your job is to go to them physically to do troubleshooting on their hardware, then that doesn't make any sense.
well, what they'll do is they'll, if I have to work from home, which I do from time to time, our dispatcher will just send me tickets that are like software support, and I'll just remote in.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, our dispatcher will play along. If it's blatantly going to need hardware support, then they'll just give it to somebody else.
So, are you guys not intervening on McCaff's behalf during this?
Well, I'm assuming that he just walked up and punched her in the face, and I
Right.
So,
Okay.
I don't know how much reaction time I'd have to that.
but here's the thing. Imp, I thought that she was flying. That's why I flew over to her and I grabbed her. I didn't know that she was still on the ground.
No,
'Cause
she
if
is flying, but he's also flying. You guys all got fairies.
Oh, we're all
Yeah.
flying.
Superman
Oh, okay.
punched her.
Okay.
So it wasn't
yeah, I
walking
would-
over; it was flying over. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there is Debaucher now floating over the dead tiefling corpse.
Wait, she's
Okay.
dead?
Yeah,
he did a
he, beat,
shitload of damage.
he pretty much beat her to death. Yeah.
He machine gunned her in the face with his fists.
Great. I'm going to leave that as needs improvement on your employee review.
He pulls out a
Hey guys,
checklist.
I forget.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to materialize a scroll out of this thin air. I'm just going to write down frowny face needs improvement.
I forget, guys, I forget how Raise Dead works, but wait, no. What's the one that's like that makes you a zombie servant or something?
Animate dead.
Animate Dead. Anyone have that?
I don't agree that she's betrayed anybody. But I mean, whatever you got to do, man, to make yourself sleep good night. If that means punching a woman to death, then that means punching a woman to death.
Okay.
He was so wanting to hit that later. Jeez,
Uh,
so bad.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and scribble that name off of my list of ladies. Like, welp. Another one bites the dust. Scribble.
Hold on. I need to see what this spell does.
I can't wait forever to see if my nymph ever comes back.
Oh, still gotta use that. I'd forgotten
Right?
about that.
Right. I loved her.
Okay.
You talking about the chick
For
that was
all
in
of
that
5
fucking
minutes.
cave?
Yeah.
Yeah. For 5
Alright.
minutes, I loved her.
I want to go upstairs and find that treasure room.
All right, hang on, because
Wasn't it a siren, not a nymph?
Goat is talking shit to Dr. Vitus, so I thought I should point that out there.
Okay.
Innocence and betrayal are entirely different things. She wasn't innocent by any stretch. She was being self-serving, but she was also a non-combatant. When a dragon pretty much makes you its subordinate, you don't get a lot of choice in the matter either. I don't think she's innocent by any stretch, but a betrayer is a hard word for me. I don't see anything she's done as a betrayal.
And she did give us those arrows, isn't that right?
Yeah. If anything, she assisted. I just needed her cooperation moving forward. That's why I didn't strike her with lightning. I struck near her with lightning to snap her out of her. I'm gonna go take care of number one, and me go, no. You're gonna take care of number two first, and then you can do whatever with the rest of your life. I don't care.
Well, see.
I just thought of you taking a dump in her.
Go take care of your business, and then go take care of your business.
I was about to cast a spell on the monk, but he like floats over and hands me a book, which completely distracts me from what I was about to do. So he got lucky with that. I was in the process of pulling out my fucking wand and starting to cast a spell when he walks over and hands me a book. So immediately I put the wand away and starts looking at the book.
Okay. Does anybody?
I want to search her and find out how she survived the cold attack.
Okay.
That's legit.
Go ahead and give yourself a cloak of cold resist.
What? Yeah.
And some Ugg boots, so you're fashionable.
That's right. Some Uggs.
She had a fur-lined purse with a shitty little dog in it.
All right. So you guys are. What are you doing? Goat is heading back up.
Might want to go wrench your fist off first. Murderer.
Shit. Okay, well, I guess
Oh, what is? I need to look at some.
while being distracted with this book, I will say we still need to find out where the rest of the things are now that she's dead.
Yeah, now we're on our own as far as like finding where the dragon cult is.
Okay.
Let's go back up to the treasure room and loot and still take all the stuff we want.
What treasure room? Where is it?
It's in that fake shipwreck.
Did we pass it? Because I don't remember that.
Yeah, we went into the room. All it had in there was that and stuff.
Okay. I will cast silence on Steve.
Yeah, elevator doors.
Elevator.
No, I
Elevator
can't
go
cast
up?
elevator.
Elevator go down. Trying to.
Alright, well,
I'm double checking something but I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, here's what I was looking for. Okay. So are you guys gonna spend some time searching the bottom section here before you go back up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I care little about the library. I know, well, now that it's completely uncontested since, our tiefling friend got murdered, access, I'm more interested in the treasury.
Okay. So you guys take a 20 and kind of search the areas around where the dragon came in, because you figure if this is where the dragon comes in and out of his lair, chances are he keeps his gold nearby. And lo and behold, he does actually keep a store to the north.
But it's closed. We have to come back tomorrow at 7.
All right. Let's see. Everybody give yourselves 100 gold. 200 silver, and another 200 in miscellaneous gems. 200 gold worth of miscellaneous gems.
So 400 gold, 100 silver,
Yes.
which is worth how much in gold? Let's go ahead and
A
convert.
tenth.
That's a tenth, right?
Okay.
So
You should
that would
have
be
2
20
tenths.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can someone actually write that in the chat? I'll come back to it later and write it on my sheet.
100 gold, 200 silver, and then 400 GP gems.
Whoa.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. So many gems. Is there anything other than treasure there? Like,
No, it's just kind of gold and gems.
or,
He
yeah.
didn't keep a
I guess
whole
he
lot
stole
of.
every interesting artifact he had.
No, unfortunately, not in his store here. He didn't keep any artifacts.
Gotcha.
So total 320 gold pieces.
Yep.
Total.
We should go. That Macass lady seemed like she was the kind of person that would keep maps and things like that. I think we should go check that out.
Well, Cypher has stored everything he could from her already.
Okay. We should see if he can find something in his newfound possessions that might lead us to our next quest objective.
Well,
You guys are probably going to need to ask me that before I get into the room with all the scrolls and the books. Because once I get
currently,
in there,
storyline
I'm
wise, for a refresher, storyline wise, you're now ready to go back to Waterdeep and let them know what you found out here. To facilitate speeding things along so we don't spend all night searching through chambers and moving around, I'm going to say that with the death of the dragon, the other inhabitants of the iceberg, as far as the trolls that lived here and the ice toads that were also in his service, are aware that he has died and have pretty much fled the lair. You guys...
Oh, I was gonna think they were like gonna take it over or something. But
No,
that makes sense if they were like his buddies.
Yeah, they will probably flee due to wanting to not come into the path of the ice hunters that probably hold a grudge against them, and they no longer have their dragon to protect them. So they
we're not gonna see the monster that's like filling up a cardboard box, who's like sort of passive aggressive that we just took his job away from him.
no.
Really starts slamming stuff in the box as he looks at it.
But you guys make your way back to the trophy hall, and go ahead and give yourselves another 300 gold from the trophy hall, and in gold, and another 1,000 in silver pieces. So another 10 gold
another-
from silver,
No, it'll be 100 gold. if
or
it's
100 gold
silver.
from silver. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I can math.
That's okay.
Alright. I'm just kind of doing that to get us sped through here instead of having you guys search through chamber after chamber after chamber. Alright. So you guys have now... You spent some time studying your books and collecting your treasure. Everybody roll me a d20 real quick. Just a regular straight d20.
Why does my D20 have to conform to your fucking cisgender ideas of sexual normality?
Jason, can you roll one for me, please?
No. Yeah, I can roll one for you.
Fine, can you roll for privilege too while you're at it? Fucking cis.
I do have I have a custom skill privilege.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright. Cypher and Steve. You guys have spent some time looking through different things and not sure if it's just something catches your eye differently or what. But you guys find some artifacts amongst the belongings that are pulsing with magic. At the
Cool.
moment, you're not really able
Throbbing even.
you're not able to identify what they are right off, but you do get the sense that there is something magical about them. Just go ahead and put on your character sheets one magic item to be determined later.
Excellent.
Okay, one magic item to be determined later.
She can't identify it in the middle of the glacier. It's gonna take you some studying. Other than that, what do you guys want to do?